This is the best trident farm that you can build in Minecraft Bedrock 1.20. So the first thing you're going to want to do when building this farm is find yourself an ocean or a lake or something with water with drowns swimming underneath to make sure that obviously drowns can spawn at your farm. And what we actually want to do is go up to Y level 108 just to make sure that none of these mobs in the water actually do disrupt the spawn rate of our farm. So I'm going to turn my coordinates on. If you don't know how to do that, you want to go into settings and scroll down until you see show coordinates. Click that and you can see right now my middle number, I'm at 63. I'm going to want to build this all the way up to level 108. So as you can see, that middle number in the top left is at Y level 108. Now what you want to do is make a 5x5 platform at the top of this pillar here. So you want to go 2 blocks in one direction, 2 in the other, 4 blocks out in either of the ways, and then fill in this box that you've made here. And you should have a 5x5 platform at the top here. Now what you want to do is find a way to get up and down to this actual area here. Now what you can do, if you have an elytra, you can go up to that. You can make a minecart trail, whatever you want to do. I like to just use ladders, and since we're over top of water, I can just hold down the button, fall all the way down, and the ladders will be placed the entire way. Coming back up to the top of the farm now, go to these 2 middle blocks here, breaking both of them, and placing a chest inside just like that, with a hopper on the back half of the chest there. You then want to place a slab on top of the hopper, place a temporary block right there with a glass on top, and then break that block, just so when the mobs actually fall down, you can slap them with your sword right through this gap without them actually being able to hit you. You then want to place a temporary block right there, one right there, one right there, and then you can place 3 blocks on top. You can actually keep these blocks if you want, but I like to destroy them just because I think it looks nicer. As well, this doesn't have to be glass or a solid block. You can use any solid block that you want for this part. And now what you want to do is build this all the way up to Y level 124. So as you can see, I have this pillar building up to Y level 124. Now what you want to do is place a sign right there and build this entire thing up 5 more blocks. And once you have it built up 5 more blocks, place a piece of water right there and it should stop on that sign. And this is just to make sure that the drowns, when they actually fall down, they don't actually die to the fall, because you still want to be able to kill them to collect the XP. So they don't die to the fall, but they will still fall down the chamber. Now that I'm at Y level 129, you want to build this all the way up to Y level 135. So as you can see, I'm at Y level 135, and now your farm should be looking like this so far. How it works, you're going to climb up your ladder or however you made it to get up to the farm, and all you have to do is slap these guys a couple times. They'll die and all of their drops are going to go into the chest, and all of the XP is going to go into your inventory. Really quickly before I do continue, if you want to download this world, it is the first link in the description. If you don't feel like building it, or if you just want to check to make sure it works before you actually go ahead and build it, you could download that down there. So come back up to the top of your chamber here now, and on any one of the 4 sides, you're going to want to build out 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to do that for all 4 sides. And now that you have this, you want to connect the corners and make one big square. So after you finish that, you should have this big square at the top of your chamber here. What you want to do is right in front of the hole on any one of the 4 sides, go out 1, up 1, and then you want to build this out 6 again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do that for all 4 sides. And now what you want to do is connect all of these corners and fill it in, but not covering this platform that you've made here. So what I mean when I say that is you want to connect the corners and fill all of this in, but you're not going to fill in over top of this. So you're just going to be filling in an area that looks just like this. So after you've done that, it should be looking like this. Now, yes, I know this looks like a lot of work, but trust me, it is absolutely worth it for the rates that this farm produces. Now go to any one of the sides here, go out 1, up 1, and then make a 1 high wall around this entire farm that we've made so far. And now once you have that 1 high wall going around the entire thing, take some stairs and place them on top of the wall that you just made. So once you finish placing the stairs, your farm should be looking like this. Now come to the middle of the farm where you have the hole here and break these middle 8 blocks. You then want to take 8 of your stairs and place them not upside down, right side up like this, so they make a circle all leading into that middle hole there. You then want to take a temporary block and place it right there with a fence gate on top and open up that fence gate. So it looks like this. Now for this next part, it might be helpful to make yourself an infinite water source somewhere on the side here, because this next part does take a ton of water. So go ahead, make yourself an infinite water source. And now that you have your infinite water source, what you want to do is take 1 bucket of water and place it inside of every single one of these stairs here, making sure not to miss any. So what's going to happen is the drowned are all going to spawn inside of this water and be pushed all the way down into the middle here. And if you've done it correctly, if you've built the farm with the dimensions properly, after you've placed 1 bucket of water inside of every single stair, all of the water should be perfectly flowing up to this hole here. And after you've done that, you can go ahead and obviously break your infinite water source. So after you finish placing all of the water, your farm should be looking just like this. As you can see, all of my water is being pushed straight into the middle here, and some of it is leaking over, but this fence gate is stopping it, so the mobs are going to fall down here, and they're going to sit right in this chamber for you to be able to kill them. Now we're so close to being done this farm, so hang in there, but really quick, if you are enjoying this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. With that out of the way, let's get straight back into the video. So as of right now, your farm is going to be working at nighttime, but we obviously want it to work at daytime as well. So what we're going to do is put a massive roof over top of this entire thing. Now I like to use leaves because they work and they're the easiest to get, but you can really use whatever solid block that you want. I know leaf's not a solid block, but it does still work. So what you want to do is come to all 4 of the corners, build up 3 blocks, and then go out 7 blocks in both directions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do that for all 4 corners, connect the entire thing, and make a massive leaf roof over top of the whole thing. So after you finish building the leaf roof, it should be looking just like this. And like that, the entire farm is complete. You can also break those stone pillars if you want to. Now this farm is super simple to use. All you have to do first of all is make sure that your game is on easy, normal, or hard. Hard will give 50% more drops, so that's what I recommend. Also, if the farm isn't working, I also recommend quitting out of the game and loading it back up, because sometimes all you need to do is reload the game for it to work. And now that I'm loaded back in, the final thing that I do recommend, the lighting's really weird down here, so you might want to place some torches on this platform. But the final thing I recommend is getting yourself a good sword like the one that I have here, with sharpness and looting, just to make the farm as efficient as possible. So now all you have to do is sit here, wait for the drowned to fall, stab them once, you'll collect the XP, and their tridents will go inside of this chest, straight down here. And you might have to wait here for a minute just for the drowns to start to fall, but as you can see, they are already starting to fall, and I can go ahead and kill these guys as they're falling down the chamber too. You're seeing I'm collecting the XP, and their drops are going inside of this chest down here. You can also get good things like nautilus shells, rotten flesh for your dog. But of course, the main purpose of this farm is for the trident, so keep killing them, and eventually you will end up getting a trident. Just like I have done here. As you can see, I've already gotten a trident. We can repair this in an anvil. That is this extremely simple trident farm completed. Well, that is going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I upload every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. As well, like I've mentioned before, if you want to download this farm, it's the first link in the description. Go download it there. If you don't want to build it yourself, or if you just want to make sure it works before you actually build it, that's going to be all for today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. BlazedMC out.